everyone, this is Sarah of the 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲.com, and it is dinner time at our house, and like all of you out there, you're probably dreading this time of day the most, wondering what in the world are you going to feed your family that's healthy and something that they will like, and that they won't be begging for the Domino's pizza delivery. I know all about that too, and I'm not much of a meal planner. I don't really enjoy planning my meals too much. I kind of like to see kind of what we want for dinner when dinner arrives. So like a lot of you, I just kind of open up the refrigerator and see what leftovers are in there and try to make a meal out of it. So here's what we've got going on at our house this evening. I have some leftover basmati white rice, and I decided, well, let's go and let's make some shrimp fried rice. And that's a Chinese meal that a lot of people enjoy. You certainly don't want to get that kind of a meal at a Chinese restaurant or get takeout, because it's full of MSG. Even if they tell you that they don't cook in MSG, that means they may not add any additional MSG, but all those sauces and powdered pouches and all the things that they use to prepare Chinese food at Chinese restaurants, I assure you, is full of MSG, even if they don't add it themselves. So it's really best to cook these kinds of meals at home anyway. So I'm going to show you how to make shrimp fried rice really quickly. Unfortunately, I went to the store, and the wonderful little wild salad shrimps that I normally get in the frozen seafood section, they didn't have any, so I'm not going to be able to make shrimp fried rice for you, but I'll show you how to make fried rice, and then you can either add your own little salad shrimps at the end if you can find them. Another thing you can do is take an egg, 2 or 3 eggs, and fry them up and cut them into little bitty pieces, mix it up with your fried rice at the end, and you've got egg fried rice. So there's a lot of ways that you can serve a protein with this fried rice that I'm going to show you how to make so very quickly. Because we don't have any shrimp this evening, I'm actually going to serve some deli meats with my fried rice, along with some broccoli I've got cooking here. So with that, let me just show you quickly how to make this. It's very easy. First of all, you're going to want to take some coconut oil. This is the best oil for making your fried rice. Don't use any other oil but coconut oil. 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 coconut oil is the best because it doesn't have any coconut flavor, and I don't think fried rice with a little coconut overtones would be very pleasant, so I would go for the 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 coconut oil in this case. I never really measure it out much because I never really know how much leftover rice I'm going to have anyway, so I just kind of judge it. I've got 2 or 3 cups of leftover basmati rice here, and so I took about 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil, so I'm just going to pour that into the pan, and what you want to do is put that on medium to high and let it get kind of hot, or warm it up really. You don't want to get it too hot. And then you're going to take handfuls of your basmati rice. You can use brown rice too if you want. You can hear that sizzling. And you're just going to want to make sure that when you use the leftover rice that it is cold. If you're going to make fried rice yourself, it needs to be cold rice from the refrigerator. So this is the ideal leftover meal. So then you just, this is going to take a couple minutes, but what you do is you basically fry the rice. For the next 3 or 4 minutes, you stir it around, let it soak up the oil that you put in there. If you're cooking it for a couple minutes and you look at it and think, I need a little bit more rice, feel free to add more if you want. It looks like I used about the right amount. It looks about right here. So I'm going to fry this for a couple minutes, and then we'll pick it back up in just a couple of minutes. The rice has been frying in the coconut oil for a couple of minutes, probably about 4 minutes now, but it could have been less. We could have done it in 3. So we're ready for the next step, and that is to take some teriyaki sauce. And I have Sanjay teriyaki sauce is the one I prefer. It's traditionally fermented teriyaki sauce. And again, I don't really measure, I just kind of pour. I just start going, and I'll just pour until it looks right. And then you just keep right on frying and mix that teriyaki sauce in there. Now you can see it's starting to look like some fried rice with the typical brown color. And this is basically done. Isn't that quick? Now the next thing you can do, like I said, is you can add some little wild salad shrimps. Are fantastic in this to make shrimp fried rice. You can add some, I've got some organic frozen peas here from Woodstock Farms. You can sprinkle some frozen peas in there. You can cook some eggs up, fry up probably 2 or 3 eggs would be good for this. Slice them up into little pieces or just chop them up in the food processor. Throw them in there and you've got egg fried rice. And to go with the fried rice, we have our cooked organic broccoli here with a big dollop of butter on it. Make sure you cook your vegetables in butter. You absorb the minerals from your vegetables much, much better when they're consumed in the presence of some fat. So make sure you put your butter there on your vegetables. And then we're going to serve this meal with a selection of some healthy steroid-free deli meats, turkey, perhaps roast beef, and the kids can pick whichever one they want. And that's dinner here tonight. So it took less than 10 minutes, a lot faster than the Domino's delivery can happen. So when you don't know what to do, leftovers can be your best friend. This is Sarah, the Healthy Home Economist, wishing you all the best in the kitchen.